So there are actually some very large differences when it comes to Germany hamster care standards and North American hamster care standards. So today we are going to be going through those and talking about them. Before I get on with the video, I would like to say a big thank you to DogsHamsters on Instagram. She is a German hamster owner, and she was kind enough to gather all of this information for me and to find all of the German hamster care standards so that I was able to make this video. So make sure you go check out her Instagram and give her a follow. So in North America, 450 square inches of floor space is recognized as the bare minimum for hamsters. Of course, others will recommend that you go for something larger, but this is the bare minimum. In Germany, 741 square inches of floor space is their absolute bare minimum, and this minimum is recognized by their Veterinarian Association for Animal Welfare. Although this minimum generally isn't recommended for Syrians, and many people will recommend 893 square inches for Syrians instead. When it comes to bedding in North America, it's often argued what the bare minimum amount you should give, though many will agree that you should at least provide 5 to 6 inches of bedding depth for all species of hamster. Whereas in Germany, they recommend that dwarf hamsters have nothing less than 6 inches, and Syrian hamsters have nothing less than 7 inches of bedding. Though there are some people that will say that dwarf hamsters should have at least 7 inches of bedding and Syrians should have at least 11 inches. The bedding should also not just be in a small corner. They suggest that you have it in a wide space so that the hamster is actually able to properly burrow. Another thing they don't recommend is having a digging tower. This is generally a tall box where you put a bunch of bedding. This doesn't provide your hamster the ability to actually properly burrow. In North America, a hamster sand bath is seen as an optional hamster accessory, while I do agree that every single hamster should be given the opportunity to have a sand bath. In Germany, a sand bath is a must-have for every single species, and Roborovskis need to have at least 1/3 of their cage be sand. So in North America, our wheel minimums are 6.5 inches for dwarf hamsters and 8 inches for Syrians and Chinese hamsters. Of course, a larger Syrian will most likely need to have an 11-inch wheel. In Germany, it is recommended that Roborovskis have an 8-inch wheel, dwarfs have a 9-inch wheel, and Syrians have at least an 11-inch wheel. They also do not believe that the flying saucer type of wheel should ever replace a regular wheel because, for one, the flying saucers take up a lot of space in the cage. They also can throw the hamster if they try to stop. They can fly off very easily. And another thing is that even with a flying saucer, they can actually cause the hamster to kind of run at an awkward angle. So in Germany, hamster balls are known as dangerous, whereas in North America, it is a very debated topic. I personally do not believe hamster balls should be used. They are considered cruel, in my opinion. As well as in North America, we like to use a lot of plastic accessories, hideouts, toys for our hamsters. Whereas in Germany, plastic is seen as very dangerous for the following reasons. If the hamster chews it, it can be dangerous. It traps in a lot of heat. A lot of them don't have great ventilation. The semi-transparent plastic hideouts actually let in a lot of light, so that can actually disturb your hamster when they're trying to sleep. Instead, they like to use a lot of wooden and ceramic products. So for hideouts in Germany, all hamsters there must have a multi-chamber hideout. These are hideouts with multiple different chambers for your hamster to go through, and it kind of stimulates how they would be in the wild. For the entrances, a dwarf must not have anything smaller than 1 inch, and a Syrian can't have anything smaller than a 2-inch entrance, because when a hamster goes through a hole that is too small and they have very full cheek pouches, they can actually cause damage to them. So here in North America, we actually do not have anybody who sells multi-chamber hideouts, so they are not available for us to use unless you decide to make your own, which sometimes can be a bit challenging. In North America, most of the hamster seed mixes sold in the pet store just don't have the requirements a hamster actually needs, so you're going to generally have to mix two different types of foods. You're going to want a high variety seed mix and a high protein lab block to get the right requirements the hamster needs. There also is no mixes sold for the different species of hamster. They often make the mixes for multiple animals. For example, they'll make a mix and then they'll put suitable for hamsters, gerbils, and mice. So in Germany, they see all pet store hamster mixes as unsafe/unhealthy. So a lot of people do order their hamster seed mixes online. These have 0 additives and 100% natural ingredients. They also believe that their food shouldn't have any pellets or anything with additives in it. So that is it for the differences between these two countries' standards for hamster care. Keep in mind now that not every German hamster owner is going to follow all of these standards listed. This is just for the majority of German hamster owners. This is what they generally follow. Same with North American hamster care. This is what we generally follow. But you can see that there are very big differences between the two countries' standards. I do believe that Germany has a much higher care standard than North America does, but North America, we're learning every single day, and we're slowly trying to get more people to care for their hamsters properly and kind of lean towards the German hamster care standards. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!